Hello there, Don here from the Patriot Media Group, coming at you with current events and what we think about them. And boy, have we got a story for you today. One of our reporters, Cam Savage, scooped a story this morning that's going to really tick you off. As you know, our country is in the middle of a baby formula crisis right now. If you go into a grocery store and look at the shelves, they are practically empty. God forbid you have a child who's got a special dietary need and they need a very specific formula. You can't find it. These people have to go to 3, 4, 5 different stores in order to fill their dietary needs for their kids. There is a company in Sturgis, Michigan called the Abbot Company. Now, the Abbot Company makes a large portion of the formula in the United States, disproportionately large. It's like 60 or 70%. They were shut down last October by the FDA. Now, when this happened, the FDA notified Joe Biden, and of course, down through the chain of command, Gretchen Whitmer, the House and the Senate, that they were going to have to shut this manufacturer down. You would think that our leaders would pay attention to this and maybe plan ahead a little bit. But did they? No, they didn't do a damn thing. Joe Biden released a statement last week that he didn't hear about this thing until the 1st of April. Well, that was a lie. Gretchen Whitmer got on the bandwagon and said that she hadn't heard about it either until about the same time. That was also a lie. They've had meetings and, they've had Senate meetings, and it's been discussed on the floor of the Senate and the floor of the Congress, this baby food crisis. The House press secretary had made a statement about it, has made statements about it almost every day, saying that they didn't know anything about it, they're doing the best that they can. That's also a lie. Well, the Abbott Company in Sturgis, Michigan, came back up online a couple weeks ago. They started remanufacturing their baby formulas to try and alleviate this crisis. And the government shut the factory back down after just 2 weeks. Why would they do that, you ask? Well, according to the Abbott Company, they stopped production because they were hit by a natural disaster. That they had flooding and power loss, etc., and they had to stop production. That was it was a press release yesterday. Well, our reporter, Cam Savage, scooped this and didn't like the looks of it. She dug a lot deeper into the story, and what she found out is going to really burn your butt. You don't got to take it from me. Here's Cam's report. Take a listen to it. Again, as I always stress, contact your local representatives, make some noise, talk to them, tell them that you're not happy about this. Don't forget to smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, go visit our website, UnitedPatriotsOfMichigan.com. Here's Cam Savage's report. We'll see you on the other side.
Great day to all you TikTokers out there. Do I have some information for you? And you do not want to miss this. This hasn't hit mainstream media yet, so I'm going to bring it to you before mainstream media does. So if you haven't heard, through mainstream media, reports this morning that Abbott's Michigan plant is now delaying, shut down again, this time citing flooding from severe storms. So, being the inquisitive type of person that I am and always wanted to bring the truth to the people, I decided to do a little bit of research. But a little bit of context to this real quick. I am a member of Community Emergency Response Team in a couple different states. So, of course, if I could lend a helping hand to Sturgis, Michigan, I would be honored. So, I decided to make a couple of phone calls. First phone call I made was to the Community Emergency Response Team in St. Joseph County, Michigan, which is where Sturgis is. I'm still waiting on a phone call back, so I decided to go on to point B, called City Hall. Called the City Hall. Now, this was where the stuff got real interesting. So the operator answers, and I asked her, I said, hey, I told her my name. I said where I was calling from. I said, hey, are y'all still dealing with any power outages? I heard y'all dealt with some really bad storms, and so if we could lend a hand, we'd love to. She said, no power outages. The only disconnection of power is because people ain't paying their power bill. So then I asked, well, how's the flooding going down there? Is the water going down, or, do y'all need some help with that? And she said, well, no, we didn't have flooding at all. So, continued with the call, because, guys, I'd already spent several hours this morning looking for pictures on Google of the damage of the storm. Flooding, trees down, power lines down, something to give me any kind of corroboration that Abbot Manufacturing was telling the truth. Because they issued a statement yesterday saying that they were closing down the plant again. So guys, this right here is from Abbot themselves, a statement made yesterday saying that due to the flood damage in parts of the city, including areas of their plant, this is why they are shutting down. So to continue with that, I advised of what the media was reporting, as well as Abbott and their statement that they made yesterday. And I said, well, that's kind of weird because you got businesses claiming that they're closing down due to the inclement weather and the damages from that weather. So she sends me to a lady named Julie, and Julie calls me back advising that the city of Sturgis is actually going to be releasing a statement today regarding this because they've had several phone calls about it. She is emailing me that same statement. So this is coming to you before mainstream media will actually report the fucking truth. So why is Abbott closed down? What is the real reason? Because it isn't from the storm. They lie. While America babies go hungry and are hospitalized for malnutrition. Not suspicious, is it?